Now,
Okay.
it's not a particularly gigantic camp, but it does take you a little bit of time to get to the main gates. And when you do get to the main gates, you find that they are already like bowed inwards. And in fact, as you approach, the bar, the big bar in the middle that holds it closed, begins to creak and crack and like shatter as these hill giants are just putting the full force of their weight behind the door. I'm going to give each of you a chance to do something. Let's start with Gale.
As we were on our way running there, and I assume Sven is flying behind us on his carpet, right? He's joining our trio.
Yeah.
Echo's gonna look in that fucking pouch. He's gonna be like as he's running, he's gonna look in.
Because this is an important detail in this
We're not there yet. We're running to there.
So you pull out the pouch, you open it up.
Heart wants what the heart wants.
I'm not going to make you make a dexterity save to make sure you don't drop the thing. But as you pull it out, it is a stone a little bit bigger than your standard 20-sided die. It is definitely rough and has like minerals around the edge. But as you kind of get a closer look and maybe almost trip, you see that underneath the sort of grime, there is a pale green stone. And if you had to guess, like, you've spent some time looking in the mirror, it looks an awful lot like this stone is very close to the shade of Echo's eyes.
Echo's eyes are yellow, but
fair enough. Let's go with hair instead.
Yes.
We'll go with hair instead.
But it's rough, almost an uncut gem, you might say.
One might say. Do you have like?
Puts it back in the pouch.
Give me like a history check.
History check.
There isn't really a dungeoneering in this game, so give me like I think history is probably the best way to go.
Okay. I'm not good at history.
You get advantage on this roll.
You do get advantage. Thank you, Kistrel.
Just real quick, did the +2 get used?
Yes. Wow. The same roll twice. It was destiny.
Mathematically unlikely.
That's a 1 in 400 1 in 400 chance.
It's definitely green.
Yep. He closes it, tightens it, puts it back in the belt pouch. Sees us running alongside Ghost. Okay, can't think about that right now. Giants, and he pulls out a potion from his bag and uncorks it, and like as they are coming up to the door, drinks the potion of stone giant strength. Setting his strength to 23 for an hour.
Look, just because you gotta show me up like this.
What is Ghost up to?
So like the things they're like they're battering at the door, right?
Yes, and in fact, as you get closer, the bar holding the door closed will break, and the doors will begin to swing inward. There are dwarves that are like piling up behind the gates, trying to hold it back, but they're being pushed backwards.
Ghost's first himbo instinct is to launch himself towards the door, hammer first, and I want to smash where it broke because it's breaking outward. I want to smash it back in place.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Yes.
I didn't catch it.
I mean, it's a door.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. Roll damage, please.
Roll damage. This will be bludgeoning, not piercing. I know it says both.
To crack it back.
Yeah. So it does sort of bend back inwards. 12 damage. I'm gonna say that. I mean, you also deal some structural damage to the beam itself. But it does buy a little bit of time. Echo, what are you up to?
Running up behind Ghost, who's now at the center of the store, jumping up on Ghost's shoulder, and is going to jump up higher to get up over this wall, and says, "Don't forget you have the rod!" And he jumps. to try and get to the top of whatever wall this door is in.
I'm gonna
Ghost-
say.
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
go ahead.
Ghost immediately looks down his pants.
As you're jumping, the hill giants will rally and throw themselves against the wall again, and the beam will shatter. So you jump forward, but the gates are swinging open.
Yeah, I'm getting to the top.
Okay. So you're able to give me you're jumping. Give me an athletics check
That's
with
really
your
good
new
right now.
strength. Yes.
Yes.
A 17.
It's a plus 10 right now.
Okay. So height's a little bit weird. Like high jumping is a little bit weird in this game.
Yes.
I'm gonna say
But
that
I have the strength score to pay to
you
pull
jump
it off
up.
now.
You jump up. As the door swings open, it actually swings open into you. But you are able to like sort of parkour climb your way up to the top of the gate as it's opening. What do you do?
Is there, so at the top looking down, how many hill giants are there trying to shove this open?
Let me pull up the battle map and I will tell you. Now I have to remember which one it is. Was it that one? Nope. Was it that one? Yes. Okay, sharing the map. I
Wow.
crudely drew in where the wall is, where the gate is, off to the left. This is kind of a generic map. And there are 4 hill giants, as well as a couple of orcs standing back, sort of, supervising, as it were.
Cool. I'm jump on the frontmost hill giant.
Excellent.
I can't see shit.
Our pogs
There
aren't
are-
on the map yet.
Your pogs are not on the map yet, so I will
there-
get there.
There are rules for climbing onto creatures larger than you.
Oh no, oh, that's fair. I'm going in for attacks.
All right.
Oh, perfect.
And as you get to the top of the wall, see them shout out in Dwarven in as deep of a voice as ye can, saying, "Forehead bar!" As he
Love it.
looks like Barnabas jumping at these hill giants.
All right. Now,
Love it.
did I make stats for Sven specifically is the question. I don't think I did.
He was in the fight.
Yeah, no, I've just been using Dwarf Mage.
Fair.
There he is. In he goes. Awesome. Okay. Perfect. Wonderful. Excellent. Sounds like initiative to me.
I'm just changing my monk shit over to strength based real quick.
I'm sorry. I got advantage on initiative. It's being bad to me.
That's okay. Take it again.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll take the 9.
Wow.
I guess.
That's
Guess
the
I'll take
wrong
the 9.
button. I hit the crit button. What I meant to hit was...
Oh shit. So I can finish the prediction. Guess what, Olivia? You were
Hey,
correct.
I won!
Okay. Friends. So the doors have swung open and these giants have come through, and as you watch, like, these giants are here, but on the horizon, as it were, the army is coming. Right now that the gates are open, the main body of orcs is beginning to mobilize and charge. You don't have a lot of time to wrap up this combat and get the gates closed again.
Yeah.
Okay, up first is Echo.
Cool. So from up on, like, do I have to jump down to reach them, or can I start punching at them from on top of the wall?
They are tall enough to where you can attack from the top of the wall. Yes.
Cool.
Their heads don't quite crest the top of the wall, so you're punching down, as it were. But
Yeah.
yes, you definitely can do that.
All right. Let's
You
do
hit.
that. Cool.
This is one of the few socially acceptable reasons to punch down.
For maximum damage, 13. Wow. That +7, though.
Well, all of the monk's abilities say that you may use dex instead of strength, but you can use strength.
Oh,
I love the word
I like
may
that. I
in
like
all
that.
of the descriptions and anything.
So as he just is kicking this the temple of this hill giant in, he's gonna spin around, spend another key point, and do flurry of blows.
Nice.
Another hit.
Since I hit on that one, can I get a dexterity saving throw from this guy, please?
Oh,
No,
that's
sorry.
not going to go well for it.
Sorry, strength saving throw.
That's going to go better.
Maybe.
Or not. I got an 8.
He gets kicked. This Echo hits him in the face, goes under the chin, and with his magical enhanced strength, kicks him 15 feet backwards
Ooh, hold
away
on.
from the wall.
Cameras are doing weird things.
We double Jeffed.
We're double Jeffed.
oh, Jeff, all the time.
This was always going to happen when Jeff
double
was
Jeff.
in Arizona. His connection there isn't as good. So I'm just going to switch over to the table, and we'll continue our description, and hopefully we'll be able to figure stuff out. So would you be so kind as to give me, once again, the description of your flurry of blows on this giant?
So hits him across the right temple, kicks him across the left temple, and then while he's rearing back, kicks him straight under the chin, and with his magical strength, he pushes him 15 feet back.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And then with his last flurry of blows, he's gonna move over here and hit that guy.
So running like Naruto style across the
wall.
the wall. And a natural 20.
Okay, let me roll the damage
Taking that
first.
question away.
That was a 31 to hit.
Uh-huh. This one I am going to need a dexterity saving throw. From
Okay,
this guy.
that's going to go much less well for it. Another 8.
He falls prone as Echo just comes down with an axe kick on his head.
Wow.
And I want to say Echo lands on him, moves forward with that, lands on him as he's prone, and looks up at the other ones and says in Dwarvish, "You're not getting through."
I love it so much. Jeff is still not with us, so we're just going to go ahead and stay here on the table. Up next, Hill Giant 1 actually doesn't really have a great means of engaging at this point. He is behind the other 2 hill giants and does not have the reach to get you past the one. Actually, that one's prone. So I'm going to say that Hill Giant 1 steps on the back of Hill Giant 2 and is going to swing at you with its massive club, which you're pretty sure is a tree that it just pulled out of the ground 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
And he will miss. How do you dodge it?
I think he telegraphs his move really bad, and Echo just slides to the side.
He does have multi-attack, so we're going to take a second one.
Since I was standing on top of the prone one, does he hit the prone one when he misses me?
I'm going to say no. If it had been a critical failure or something, I would have said maybe. The second attack does hit. So just as Echo is beginning to really celebrate, he takes 26 points of damage from the backswing.
Ooh.
The Orc Eye of Grumsh is going to go ahead and throw some bless around.
Fuck you, man.
And we got Sven. Sven, I'm just going to really quick, because they seem to be a bit bunched up, and Sven is a wizard.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to make a quick 20-foot circle.
Hey!
and he's going to set it so that it hits all 4 giants plus the war chief. The Eye of Grumsh will be slightly too far back to be hit by this fireball. Jeff, are you back with us?
Potentially. Continue forth and call upon me if I'm relevant.
Excellent. Just checking. Okay, so let's do some dex saves. Let's see. I can't. Okay. Here we go.
Dex saves.
What is the DC? Hold on. I'm pulling up Sven again really quick.
Like 16 or 17 at the level he's at.
Yeah.
It's 12. Ha ha ha.
Hold on. I'm finding it. There's the fireball on his. Okay, I'm just going to roll it from the character sheet. Hey, it does it again. Okay, so that succeeds. So that hill giant was far enough back to where it only caught like a little bit of it. Hill giant 1 makes a natural 20.
Still takes F.
Hill giant 2. Another natural 20.
Wasted on the saves. Wasted on the saves.
What's today? Like, I swear to God, if this turns into a roper fight, dude.
I've got a backup character. We're good.
Yeah,
There
but
we
I
go.
don't.
Hill giant 3 absolutely fails its saving throw.
You don't.
Takes full damage.
I refuse to believe that.
And more importantly, the war chief himself fails his saving throw.
Come on,
Meaner,
kill him.
meaner.
Sven. Kill him.
I want to kill things, Sven. Stop hurting
There's
people.
plenty of giants still to kill.
Speaking of giants still to kill, Hill Giant 3. Echo's within 10 feet. Let's take some attacks. Absolutely fails to hit you on the first one.
Just because he's actually a foot shorter than what he looks like.
And again the second time. So you know that you got your bell rung a little bit, and now you know to kind of take this seriously. And you're able to duck and weave in between the great club of this one, which looks like he picked up a wheelbarrow and is just swinging a wheelbarrow around.
Okay.
Hill Giant 4 is going to move up, and wow, I mean, Echo is making a really, really nice target right now. So we'll go ahead and hit.
Is it really a combat if Echo doesn't go down?
You know?
Yeah, here I was, like, complimenting you for not getting hit. Wow.
Echo.
So a total of another 40 damage from that Hill Giant's club. And we are up to Ghost.
Ghost, how about you show me what a real take does?
Real quick question. You just shoved Hill Giant 4. You did not get prone, right?
No, the one that's prone is Hill Giant 2.
Okay. Okay, so Nomani was like Ghost was standing there and like the door's open, and Ghost is like, I'm gonna be so badass, I'm gonna stand in front of the door, I'm gonna be like, I have my shield and my dope ass hammer and stuff, and then like flippity happen, and he's like, fuck man. Then the fireball happens, and he's like, what the fuck? He's gonna do the fun thing.
So good. So bad.
Ghost is gonna take like a step forward, is going to, if Echo's down with it, like just push. I will use one of my attacks to shove Echo behind me.
Yeah, I'm not contesting that.
I'm not gonna charge you an attack for that.
Okay, because I was like, I'm down for that shit. That's hilarious. And then Ghost will square up. So now Ghost is in the way for like if you're gonna attack the small person. I'm slightly taller than I normally am. And is just going to
That was me. Sorry.
Let like Ghost's eyes are normally completely black. For a moment, there's going to be that mirroring effect in their eyes, as they roar, and rage, and the ghostly bear totem is going to like come out of their armor. And as they bring their head back down into focus, the bear jaws are gonna snap over their head. And then he's just gonna take the hammer and just swing it down on the prone giant in front of him.
Make that roll.
I have to put all of my effects on because it makes it all the things do good. 1 sec. Boop. Click button. Making sure I have all my stuff on me.
Can't be missing
it's
those
Hill Giant
buffs.
too, right?
Yeah, 2 is the prone one.
They're like slightly layered.
An attack would probably be a good plan.
Was that not an attack?
That was damage.
Yeah.
Well, fine.
Because you might crit. You did in fact crit.
Hey, nice.
Beautiful.
Hit him with that shiny dice.
So shiny. Yeah, like this hammer comes down, and there's a moment where like the blood kind of sprays up and then gets sucked into the hammer. And then Nomani is just going to spin and smash down again. Kind of very like you can tell that there's some showmanship going into this, pretty solidly.
Yeah.
Damn, another 16 points of damage, and that giant is not looking good, especially since it has half the weight of another hill giant sort of on its back.
I'm gonna action surge.
Oh man,
yeah.
I love it.
Oh,
Now that's what we're talking about.
This like I am going to finish off this giant is like the goal here. This is like we're doing the fancy tricks and stuff. We had Flippy McFlipperson go by, so we have to do some equally equal opportunity flipping.
You can't get shown up.
So like we're doing like a front flip into a hammer strike here.
You hit, give me a performance check after you roll damage.
I will do a performance check.
Oh yeah.
I need it to die, please. Thank you. Not great.
The flip is not your usual repertoire, so like you wanted to be all flippy and stuff, and it kind of works, but also you kind of don't stick the landing.
I mean, if I was rolling athletics, it would have been better.
And I believe you get one more attack, yeah?
Yep, and the last one is I'm gonna attempt to swing from the bottom up. I want to catch the chin, very similar to the way that Echo knocked the previous one back. While I know I can't physically do this, I would like to knock it up and onto the person that's currently on top of it.
Okay, go ahead and take the attack and let's see what happens. You hit, go ahead and deal that damage. Okay, so here's what we'll say. I'm going to say that no, you don't knock the entire giant into the thing behind it. However, you do knock approximately the top half of its head clear off of its body and directly into the face of Hill Giant 1. And I'm going to give Hill Giant 1 disadvantage on its next round of attacks. Please remind me of that because I will forget.
All right.
As the like head bit goes flying, anybody who's I guess paying attention, all of the blood gets sucked into the hammer and it seems to travel up the exposed parts of Ghost's skin and like settle into their face as they gain 10 temporary hit points.
Not unsettling in the slightest.
Not even a little bit. And then I like flicker in and out of existence.
We are back to Echo. Echo, little bit of hubris, but also a whole lot of badass. What do you do?
Okay, so with that giant dead, is there space to close the doors again, or no?
That would be an athletics check, and if you decide to take that, you can take advantage because there are dwarves that are trying to get the doors shut, so they will act as aid.
Okay. So first I'm going to dart forward and grab the immovable rod out of Nalani's belt and back up, and then with the dwarves try to shut the doors behind Ghost.
Give me an athletics check with advantage, please.
Quick clarification: Ghost will end up on the other side of those doors, on the
Yeah.
outside.
Yep.
Perfectly fine. We're good here.
Showing me how to take.
I'm just going to move you forward a little bit.
We know what Echo's about.
Damn, a 29. A 29. Okay. I'm gonna have one of these hill giants make a strength check because they are still trying to force their way in. It is physically incapable of getting a 29 even with advantage. So to be clear, for a moment, it is the main strength of two giants, because one of them's dealing with gore in its face. Two giants are attempting to push the gates outward, and Echo is able to, like, get them closed enough to where he can grab the two of them, one in each hand, and fully 3 feet tall, force them closed, and force the hill giants back a step.
He looks 4 feet tall and like the king right now.
Oh, that's true. And a cheer.
So this looks like Barnabas single tanking the
Yes.
two giants.
So you
Also,
shut it.
Rod. Click, click.
And you set the immovable rod, and that takes the place of the bar and the door. And a cheer erupts from the soldiers who are watching, the soldiers who are like the soldiers who are wounded, and everyone who is up on the battlements. I'm gonna go ahead and have them take a couple of attacks as a reaction to your incredible prowess. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the
Fight me.
archer,
Fight me.
and we're gonna drop a couple of attacks on these guys as a result of you boosting their morale.
And like as he does that, and everyone's cheering, he's like, yeah, and he like leans back over, hands on knees, and like spits up just a gallon of blood.
One full gallon of blood later.
He's at 3 HP.
Oh.
Just
Is it really
a
a fight
reminder,
that doesn't
you're
go down?
underneath a beard illusion, so
Oh.
One more time, because the archer has rolls a 1.
But they did some damage. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, Hill Giant 1 kind of wipes the blood and brain matter off of his face, but is still kind of trying to clear his vision. And we'll take a couple of blind swings at Ghost, and I will be at disadvantage for this attack. 2 19s, that definitely hits. Wow.
Yeah, I guess.
Wow.
statistically improbable.
So
It has happened more than once today, though.
let's talk about what this looks like, because Ghost did not actually take any damage there. So this thing, this hill giant stands up, wipes the blood from his face, and brings its great club down directly on top of you. What's it look like? How does Ghost react?
So aside from the fact that Ghost is slightly like flickering and such, it hits like a square on the head, and then Ghost just like looks up, like tilting whatever he's hitting you with. What, like it's a tree branch or something, and like the full bear face just like ghosts over Ghost's face, like just like an ethereal one, and he goes, "Is that supposed to hurt?" It's an entirely different voice from his normal voice.
Ooh.
It will
Oh.
it will look down at you, and like, though its knowledge of common is not super duper good, it knows when it's being insulted, so it's gonna like get close and roar into your face, like spittle flying.
Wait, real quick, that wasn't Elvish, because Ghost speaks in a different accent in Elvish, because he has language accents.
I'm gonna let you take an attack of opportunity on it as it forgoes its attack to bellow at you instead, and it gets close up to you to do it. You're covered in spittle and mucus, but you do have a chance to take an attack.
Instead of taking an attack, can I take an intimidate action?
Yes.
Oh, an intimidate action.
Come on.
Can I get it with advantage?
I will give you a +2. I'm making a charisma save for a hill giant. You're probably fine.
Let's see.
Yeah, but the last time I rolled a charisma check, it was bad, so. Let's take it.
Not enough by 1. What effect are you going for with this intimidation?
I want him to realize that hitting me is a pointless effect and that he shouldn't do it.
Excellent. And you took your reaction to do that. The hill giant will go ahead and take its turn running away. And the orc war chief is going to take an attack of opportunity on the hill giant as it passes, like, coward!
Yeah! Infight, do it.
So I'm going to take that attack really quick.
I'm going to point my fucking hammer at that guy and call a shot.
It'll hit. For 18 points of damage as the hill giant trips over this tree trunk, trying to get as far away from this tiny but very strong goblin and this creature that could fully tank an entire tree to the face without even flinching. I think you mean our
Lord Highness King Barnabas.
Both of them, or yes. Oh no. Echo as Barnabas flipping around. Yes.
Yeah.
That makes it so much funnier. I forgot that Barnabas. Oh,
I look like Barnabas this whole time.
I
Very
know
good.
it just makes this so good. You've got to draw
The
this.
fact that you're an illusion and they smacked all that damage to you, to them it just looked like the dwarf tanked it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
So the orc spellcaster will incant a spell and will create a ghostly spear directly next to Namalni. And it will take an attack, but completely ineffectual. Like, you've seen this before. You've fought clerics before. You know how this goes. You probably anticipated it and ducked before the thing was fully. Yeah.
This is my shtick. We get your own.
Oh no.
We are back to Sven. We've got a hill giant already leaving. That's good. Let's go ahead and
Ghost, they stole your gimmick. I'll kill them.
let's see. High level stuff. Let's go with, because I'm remembering the things that I did before as well. Yes. Okay. He's going to cast Suggestion. And he's going to let Hill Giant 3 know that Hill Giant 4 was talking some shit. So we're going to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for the Hill Giant, which absolutely fails. So Hill Giant 3, who was about to try to lay a beating on Ghost, kind of looks up at Hill Giant 4 and squares his body, completely ignoring everybody else. Speaking of Hill Giant 3, walks forward and just backhand with the club to Hill Giant 4. Absolutely wrecks him.
Fuck him up, man.
For 16 points of damage. Attack number 2.
Talk shit, get hit.
Attack number 2 hits on a 2. Thank you, bless.
This means oh my god.
I got hit these
For
without
23 points of damage. And at this point, Hill Giant 4 now turns back to Hill Giant 3 and begins like roaring at him. And hey, Hill Giant 4, I'm going to make a wisdom save for Hill Giant 4 to see if it knows to continue attacking the main target or if it's going to end up just getting into this new fight.
I vote new fight because it's funnier.
I agree. And so do the dice. I was going to give it a DC 17 because it took a lot of damage. So it's going to go ahead and turn around and attack Hill Giant 3. Natural 1, unfortunately.
It's very confused.
So confused.
Second attack hits for a solid 17. The war chief is going to attempt to make an intimidate check against the 2 hill giants. He is going to scream at them in the giant language. Who speaks giant? Anybody?
Maybe Sven.
Awesome.
I don't know.
He's definitely berating these 2 in giant. That's the best I can give you. And I'm going to make an intimidate check for him, which is going to be charisma. He gets a 20. Neither of them have a charisma save that can match that. So they will hear the command of the war chief. They will both stiffen and turn back facing forward. And like, okay, yeah, that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're not supposed to be fighting each other, right?
Right.
Ghost.
Ghost
This
is
means
gonna
that this entire exchange wasted 5 total attacks.
Ghost is gonna take just a quick step over and is going to just pound into the nearest limb, I guess, of Hill Giant 4.
Yep. The nearest limb would be the kneecap.
I'll take the kneecap. Fuck it.
Absolutely hit it.
Right.
It's like one of those,
That's
it's like one of those reflex tests at the doctor, except way worse. And in fact,
way worse.
the kneecap absolutely shatters under the blow, and it falls down. And
worst.
tell me, because I'm going to give you 4 effects since it's already dying. Tell me how you finish it off.
Oh, the kneecap goes flying as the fucking axe just insanguinates or disanguinates the entire corpse as I gain 10 temporary hit points.
Echo.
Well, hold on.
Oh,
that
right.
was
No,
only
did
one
Ghost have
attack.
anything else?
That is
Oh,
just
wait,
so much blood.
Yeah, so where's the fucking cleric?
I'm literally holding my kneecaps right now.
I have Grumsh. It's the one up top.
I think I can get all the way there. I have a move speed of 40. I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Okay. Let's do that. Absolutely
That's
not.
correct. I will take that attack of opportunity.
It's like you
This
said,
guy-
they used all their luck on saving throws.
This guy tried to hit me with my own shtick. So I'm going to beat the shit out of him.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Oh, I meant to put it on the Eye of Grumsh.
A 23 will hit either way.
Excellent. Good. That guy can die.
And it will lose. He will lose his bless spell. So you're able to knock the concentration out of him.
And now I'm like basically chest to chest with these guys, and I'm just like maniacal bear grin across my face. Like the grin is just a little bit too wide, and the teeth are just a little bit too sharp.
Is that
That's
it?
it for me.
Excellent.
That's it
Bears
for
are
me.
terrifying.
Echo.
Bears are terrifying.
Alright, cool. I'm going to. I assume I was getting up here really quick the other. Like, is there a ladder or something to the top of this wall?
Yeah, if you go down to either the extreme north or the extreme south of the little sketch that I made, there's a ladder that'll get you up there. So you will need to spend some movement to do it.
Cool. I'll step of the wind and get all the way up there.
Absolutely fantastic.
Cost another key point.
Leaving a trail of blood as you go.
Mm-hmm. Get up
It's
top.
not a thin trail either. It's like
Okay,
a
it's
thick.
not It's okay. It's not Barnabas's blood.
What is fuck? I had it written down. What is the range for throwing the necklace of fireball beads?
Well within what you've got. I think it's 30 feet.
It's
I don't wanna-
longer than that. It's much longer.
It
than
might be
that.
60.
Oh no, you throw it
I think
and
it's
then
60.
it's 60. Okay.
It's 60.
I think it's 60.
So I'm. This is for measuring distance. Don't move me.
Yeah.
put it.
Its radius is like 20 feet. So
Yeah, 20 feet. It's gonna get Namani no matter where
That's
I
fine.
put it. Cool.
I don't give a shit.
I'll center it there then.
Okay.
And gonna need dex saves from everybody as he hucks another bead of the necklace of fireballs. As he calls out in as deep a dwarven voice as he can, Grump can suck on piss.
Can you force those dex saves?
I cannot.
Okay.
DC.
I rolled an 11.
Okay, Hill Giant 3
Are you still resisting a lot of damage?
I'm resistant to everything, honey.
gets a 15. What am I looking for?
That's it. It's a 15.
It's a 15. Okay, Hill Giant 3 will take half.
Yep.
Hill Giant 1, that's still technically fleeing,
Run away, bitch.
will also
Take
pass. Let's go with the Eye of Grumsh next. Will not pass. Go ahead and deal that damage directly onto the Eye of Grumsh.
I don't have the damage.
You don't
to
have
roll,
it. Okay. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So many d6s. 25 points of damage.
Points of fire damage.
Math. 44. And also go ahead and
Why
roll.
would you math double that?
That's
No.
probably
I
what
was
they-
adding it to the wounds that I already had.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm just going to go ahead and say that's 25 divided by 2, rounded down as 12, right? So Hill Giant
Yes.
3 will take 12. Hill Giant 1
We'll take 12.
will take 12.
I'll take 12.
And then did the war chief do his save?
Now Monty will go ahead and take 12, and let's go ahead and do a save for the War Chief, which has not happened yet, no. And he will fail.
He will
So
take 25.
he'll take the full 25.
And
Excellent.
then Echo
Barnabas!
drop
Barnabas!
prone.
Barnabas!
he's gonna like kind of slouch down, drop prone behind the battlements.
Nomani's gonna take a free action to like put out that one little bit of his hair that's like singed.
So yeah, they start chanting, like the folks on the battlement begin to start chanting Barnabas's name.
He's never going to live this down.
And because it's an illusion, Namani's entire form looks otherwise unscathed.
Love it.
Are you attempting to stop the Hill Giant one from escaping in any way?
No, I don't give a shit.
Okay. It's going
If he
to
just wants to turn around and fight me, that's his.
No, after the fireball as well, it does not want any of you.
He doesn't want none of this. That's what I thought. Couldn't survive in the rain.
The other Hill Giants realized they were afraid of the War Chief more than they hated each other, but this one is definitely very much terrified of you. Let's go back to Sven, who
Did
is.
the Eye of Grumsh get his turn? Or is that not...
Oh no, I didn't. You're right. I missed that one. You are very helpful, and I appreciate you.
I'm in his face. Do something,
You
buddy.
are. It is going to attempt to cast command at you.
Ooh.
So you need to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Awesome. I would love this to be a fail.
That looks like a fail. The
Fail.
command is flee.
Ooh, okay.
The door's shut behind you.
I feel like while I'm raging, I'm immune to a bunch of random shit.
Double check if
I'm checking.
While you're checking, I'm going to go ahead and take Sven's turn because it's going to be pretty quick.
Yeah.
He's going to
the
cast.
command happens on your turn anyway.
He's going to cast fly on himself. And we'll go ahead and raise up over the battlements, but also kind of further away. So he'll fly up into the air above the wall, but also kind of like just away from the big angry giant. Speaking of the big angry giant,
Sven's illusion is that he's the dwarven equivalent of Bob from accounting.
Hill Giant 3 actually has some liberty, so it's going to go ahead and attack Ghost. Fishy, it's good to see you. It has been a very long time. I'm very glad to see you in chat. That's a miss. And that's also a miss. So, like, this Hill Giant is all kinds of confused. It's been hit, it's been burned, it's been commanded, it's been hit by its own friend, it's been hitting its own friend, and he's all messed up. He takes a couple of wild haymaker swings at you, and you're able to very easily, like insultingly easy, almost like not luchador, matador dodge this thing. War Chief.
I'll hydrate.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start with a couple of attacks with its great axe. We'll see if he can hit you. That is a natural
That will
20.
hit me.
That'll hit.
He's going to use Grumptious Fury, which means he's going to get an extra D8 damage. Now that's some dice right there.
Nice.
So 38 damage, cut in half to 19 because of barbarian bullshit. And again, most of it gets soaked. So you actually felt that one, but not by much. How does Ghost react?
I run away.
How does Ghost react immediately?
If it's switching to my turn, I run away because that's the only thing I can do.
It is indeed your turn.
Okay, so I run away.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to
like,
check suggestion really quick because once you take damage
it's
or
command. Flee as the target spends its turn moving away from you by the fastest available means.
I'm just double checking though to make sure.
It's not a charm effect, so getting hurt wouldn't.
Approach, flee, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. You do have to flee. Yes.
Do have to flee. I was wondering if I can hammer my way through the hill giant on my way out of there.
Yes.
Okay, then
I will allow
my way
through. You'll dig a hole through the giant.
Yeah, I will go to here.
I am going to take a couple of opportunity attacks.
That's perfectly fine, but I am going to hammer my way through the hill giant.
Excellent. You go.
I got
go
two
for it.
attacks against this guy.
That hits.
So
the war chief absolutely flubs trying to hit you.
that's fine. Bye. Okay.
Two ones in a row. Each of them roll a 1.
It's the illusion. You're 1 foot wider than you actually are.
Yeah. Somebody increased my size by 10%, so in all directions.
Untouchable. Untouchable. So
the hill giant does get a swing on me too.
the hill giant gets a swing on you as well. Okay, we'll do that too.
They deserve to get a hit back. I figure I'm going to leave just fine.
Oh, yeah,
That was almost a 20. That was very close.
What are you at? Are you doing okay? Oh,
I'm
you're
doing
fine.
fine. How about you? How are you doing?
Still at 3.
Barbarians may not generally have a very high AC unless you build them right, but they can tank so much damage because essentially they have double the hit points when they're raging, right? So yeah, pretty ridiculous. It will take a swing. It will attempt to knock you over, but you're able to sort of shrug it off and keep moving.
It just propels you forward the direction you were going.
Yeah. Let's see. Do I have a bonus action?
Do you?
I'm checking. No.
Okay, we're back to Echo.
Oh, yes. I'm in a second wind.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Echo is going to stand up, look over the battlements, and he'll take the necklace off because it's the last speed and chuck it over.
Before you do that, I would like you to roll a d6, please.
Okay.
To not throw up.
Okay. I'm looking at my. Okay, so as you are holding the last bead aloft and it's glowing in your hand, there is a roar. And coming out from in front of you, where the enemy is, the Black Dragon Night Scale just glides onto the scene and is going to go ahead and drop a breath weapon that's going to rake across the eye, the chief, and the hill giant.
You won't kill steal from me, bro.
And you're gonna throw. Awesome. I'm gonna roll initiative for Nightscale. He's not actually gonna like be here. He's only here as an environmental effect. But let's just say it happens together. I think that's really good.
Same time.
Go ahead and I don't think that dexterity saves are going to save them here. So go ahead and roll your 8d6. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll my damage, and we'll just see what we see.
24.
Okay,
Free
night
pile
scale.
of hit points. They're gone. I'm so sad.
Hold on. Night scale. I don't. Oh, there he is. Okay, cool.
Where did Nightscale go? Ah, Jesus Christ.
Okay, so between the 24 and 42 damage, the entire area surrounding these three becomes a smoking crater. All three of them die and are skeletonized immediately by the acid of Nightscale's breath. Nightscale will sort of whip around and head back out into the battlefield after having delivered his attempted kill steal. And with that, I am going to go ahead and call combat closed.
I'm gonna say Echo's like, somebody bring a rope so Namani can climb back over.
No, Nomani will just like, with their hand axes, will just
climb the wall.
No problem. Just for the heck of it, give me an athletics check and take advantage.
Yeah, unnecessary advantage. I love it. I think I have advantage on it already, so we're good here.
Yeah, no problem. You're able to almost as fast as you can walk. It's up.
Oh, that's my last raid for the day. I'm sad.
That is an excellent time for us to go ahead and take our 10-minute break. When we get back, we're going to jump back over to where Calder and Kretha are about to lead a charge because, again, thinking that the gates are open, the enemy is going to go ahead and charge at the battlements, and that's where we're going to pick up in 10 minutes. It is 7:56 p.m. We will be back at 8:06 p.m. So if you're here, please stick around. Also, stick around for the break. We've got some art to show off, and we'll be right back. Thank you for watching so far.
3 HP.